soul in the loop. Salute. I stayed in tune to the movement with Mida Music. You know, we've been doing a lot of events to the community. Most recently, we did something at Freeport Rec. That's the old stomping grounds. I haven't been there since I was like 13. You know what I mean? Crazy. But that was a success. Shout out to everybody that took part in that, Hot 97. But I know y'all ain't seen me in a while, so I gotta let y'all know what's going on, man. You know what I mean? We getting active with these events. You're gonna see me with the band more. That might be the look. You know what I'm saying? I might come out looking like Christopher Wallace.
I wanted to ask you, what made you start these events?
Alright, so I got shout out to my comrade Virgil Sankar. We just want to do something different where, you know, especially in Long Island, we felt like in comparison to the city, there's not a lot of avenues for artists and, you know, and when I say artists, not just, you know, rappers and singers, like artists who actually paint and everything. They're limited out here. So we sat back and we just pretty much analyzed what was going on and was like, yo, how about we just change the script, you know, and start incorporating the arts from all facets of all markets, you know what I'm saying, and just come together as a conglomerate to give something that the people need out here, you know. We kind of had to bully our way in Maui, for real, like it was crazy. Like we went through like 2 managers, they had us doing a runaround, but persistence, man, that's all it's about, being persistent. So it's to a point where it was like, yo, all right, let's give these brothers a chance. They gave us 3 weeks, 3 weeks to pull it off, you know what I'm saying? So it was a blessing, it was a good turnout, everybody who came through showed love, you know, yeah, man.
So what can the people expect to see in the next concert that you're throwing?
Damn, I ain't trying to tell everybody everything. All I'm gonna say is like, yo, y'all wear white, all white, for real, all white. I'm saying we're gonna have like a little art show in the beginning. The artist's name is Mallory Tab. She also sings. She's gonna do an art band in the beginning, so it's like a little art vibe. It's gonna be dope. So if you're here early, you're gonna see the finished masterpiece. And the finished masterpiece, we're gonna display that night. And then you're gonna see why. I'm not trying to say everything's a lot of surprises. You're gonna see why I said wear white. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be more of a all-out party. The last one was like a showcase. We showcasing a lot of artists. This one, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna have a lot of partying going on, and I'm gonna come out to do a set with the band. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be my set. That's it, boom. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna tell y'all when I'm gonna be on stage. It's nothing too. A lot of y'all was hitting on my phone like the day of, like, yo, what time you going on stage? Time you going on stage? And I still gave some cats the time y'all wasn't there. So this time, y'all just gotta come, man. For real, cause a lot of y'all kicking yourselves cause $10 though, yo, $10, yo, we had fire dancer, you had a showcase, you had a party. It don't get no better than that, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't miss out. I'm more about sporadic surprises, so I can't tell you what the formula is, like playing A or B. It's playing A or B could become Z and all of that, you know what I'm saying? So for real, y'all stay tuned. It's gonna be sick.
For the turnout for the last event, were you happy with the numbers, or what exactly were you expecting?
Good question, my man. I ain't too greedy. It was cool. I felt, how should I put it to be nice? I felt like you could say miscommunication between ownership and our parties. We lost a lot of people at the door because sound wasn't right, the sound levels was down. We competing with the you know what I'm saying, the 4-headed monster next door, Tropics. So they got their thing set, you know what I mean? So I felt, I ain't trying to say conspiracy, but I might have to go to the town hall. I really felt that with the combination of the sound being dropped, because we was told by the people in charge of the town of Freeport, like, oh, we too loud. Mind you, Tropics is going and booming mad crazy records, and their people was by our people in the front. So, you know what I'm saying, I felt, all in a nutshell, that hindered from us drawing in more people, because we had like a flow coming in. It was crazy. I pulled up, the bar looked like it was packed. I thought the deck was gonna collapse. I'm not gonna lie to you, dog. I thought the deck was gonna collapse when I came up in here. Like, everybody was packed. You know what I'm saying? In that one corner by the bar, getting right. But I take that, but I guarantee you, we gonna smooth out all the wrinkles and everything, and we gonna do it right. Like, hopefully, I hope we get like 400. I hope it's capacity or more, for real. You know what I'm saying?
That's definitely a good look, man. And I noticed that you always put art you know, within your music, and you incorporate art within hip hop.
Right.
Why is art so, you know, important to you?
Oh man, because it always go hand in hand with the story. You know what I'm saying? Any book you get, there's always gonna be some type of illustration. You know what I'm saying? It don't even matter what book you get. Even the Bible. You know what I'm saying? You got a symbol. It's all about symbolism. So I felt like, especially in this world period, you know what I mean? We have our two eyes. It's all about perception, what you see. So you need an illustration so people can see it. You feel me? Like, I mean, words. See, words. It's kind of like a catch-22 because we all could say anything, but you don't know how somebody's gonna interpret it. So I feel like with art, it kind of paints where I'm going or where I'm going to take it. You know what I'm saying? So people who come in, they have an idea of what I'm about to give them or what I'm about to serve them. You know what I mean? So it takes away all biasness or any preconceived notions about what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? That's why I always embrace art, and I feel like it's deeper than hip hop. It's a culture. You know what I'm saying? Even like back in the day, graffiti and everything. Art, you need art. You know what I'm saying? You can't have one without the other.
Most definitely. And earlier you also stated that you switched to a live band.
Yeah.
Do you feel that the live band and you know, actually getting the vibes from the live band, does that actually help you express yourself better than say instrumental?
Absolutely, absolutely. I feel with a live band, it actually taps into my artistry even more because you know, I felt like with the beats, anybody could rap on the beat, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, the difference with a live and a beat is that when you playing your track or your back track, you kind of know what every downbeat gonna sound like. You know everything. It's easier. But when it's live, it's like you can see who's really that nigga, who really that MC, who really could bring it. You know what I'm saying? Because when you live, and you ain't got no help, God, for real. You can come up there feeling nice. It's on you. I ain't gonna front. There's a couple of times nobody noticed. I did shit on the spot. So it's kind of like jazz back in the day, like things that a lot of improvisation. That's why I like it live, because I'm no hold bars and unorthodox, you know what I mean, with music. So I feel like it kind of shows my characterization with that more with a band. So I feel like it's even more powerful, more heartfelt, you know what I'm saying? And most importantly, the crowd connect with it better when it's live, because there's nothing but like live instruments, you know what I'm saying?
Most definitely. And I was actually here, you know, filming your performance.
Respect.
And it's crazy. I felt a couple things, man. The first thing you kind of reminded me of was a little bit common. But then as you started getting into your songs, I felt like they were heartfelt songs. Like you had the little girl singing during one of the choruses and everything. It actually kind of felt like a Blueprint moment. You know, remember when Jay-Z had the Unplugged moment?
Facts, right.
Was that something you aiming for, where it's like an intimate conversation between you and your audience?
I mean, yeah, you kind of right. I mean, I wasn't like looking at the set pieces like, yo, I want to be like Jay, but it was more like spark that question. You know what I mean? Like definitely spark that question, because I've been doing music mad long. I kind of fell back, you know, to study the scene, and I recreated myself. And yeah, I actually, especially at my age, I ain't one of these young niggas who just running around trying to fight for the radio. I feel like I got an advantage in a lane. I know my lane. So I feel like that type of lane in particular, you just knocked the nail in, because that's exactly what I'm gunning for. Because like Unplugged, Jay, what it's like, yo, I'm unsigned, I'm indie, but it's like that type of quality, exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what I'm gunning for. Because I feel like that's what's missing now. You know what I mean? And I feel we gonna break the barrier doing that, because I feel like a lot of owners who have like, you know, who don't have an understanding of hip hop and the culture, when they hear live band, they automatically, you know, are receptive to what you're gonna bring. You know what I mean? Because there's nothing like a live band. There's no denying a live band.
Definitely. And also, you know, Mida Music. What's the vision, man? Where you guys see yourselves in the next, let's say, 5 years?
Oh, we gonna be touring, and we gonna be shaking down these politicians, yo. Real talk. You know what I mean? Like that's what we gunning for. It's deeper than music. Like music is a universal language, but through that, we gonna really be shaking down, you know, the biasness, you know, those misconceptions that people have on you know, let's face facts, on black and white. You know what I'm saying? That's always the issue, even more now with this man. I don't even want to acknowledge this man in office, but You know, that's another thing too. Like with all this drama going in and static, we kind of just giving a clean slate with our shows. You know what I mean? We ain't having rappers with no egos. I ain't got no ego. I let everybody shine. You know what I mean? I only care about the people. That's my main objective. Make sure I connect with the people. But with Mida Music, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna revive and resurrect a real connection, a real movement. You know what I'm saying? Like, everyone's talking about how times is going back, like, you know, with the rioting and civil rights. Well, around those times, they had social movements at lounges and bars and everything. So if everyone's partying, then you're gonna miss out on that. So me and V was like, yo, let's bring it back to a social conscious type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? Like from the music that's being played to whatever the art is, or even the people sitting together. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the goal is. You know what I mean? To restore order with the culture, because it's missing.
Most definitely. I know, so you know, before we get up out of here, man, I know you from Freeport, New York. Why'd you choose the nautical mile?
Yeah, all right. So a lot of y'all already know the natives. All right, so I'm gonna go through everything. So first and foremost, you know what I'm saying? I grew up right there by Brookside. I'm saying Brookside, and I used to always go by Merrick when I was young. That's why I learned music at Tabernacle of Faith, right there on Merrick, cross street from Sunoco. So I used to always be around, and all you're gonna see is Spanish and black. You don't see too much white. So, you know what I'm saying? As I got older and you more familiarized with the area, I used to always say to myself, like, all you hear on the mile is, you know, they always say the mob. That's for fact. Like, you in Freeport, you already know, like the mob all day. Captain Ben's back in the day, bodies in the water. So I get a rush off of doing things that people can't do or find hard to do, to accomplish. So we was like, yo, we gonna target the mile and we gonna get it popping, because it is a tourist attraction. That's a fact. You got people from all over the world who come here. So it's like a one-up for the people for the rec kids. You know what I mean? You already know what I'm talking about. The kids that grew up by the rec and by Main Street and all of that. That's like a one-up for us around here, because it's like, it's unheard of. You know what I mean? It's unheard of. Like, it really is hard to get to venues out here because they are biased. But like I said, V always believe in my crazy ideas. Sometimes I'll be like, yo, this man must be crazy, because I'll be bugging. And he'd be like, yo, let's just do it. You know what I'm saying? That's what makes it work. So once again, I was like, yo, we gonna target the mound. We gonna get it shaking. We gonna have all those people that's in this area with the collared shirts and all of that, with the Ferraris, like feeling what we got going on. You know what I'm saying? So that's like one off the checklist. So we feel like if we could target this area and deal with the scrutiny and the pressure, sit down with these big heads, you know what I mean? Because they have a network. I can't front. It's a beautiful thing. I actually admire that they all work together no matter what. All these guys, these Italian brothers, they all know each other, you know what I'm saying? So I always admire that. But us being in here, it's like, yo, I feel like, yo, this is like Black Wall Street, like, you know what I'm saying? The resurrection of Black Wall Street, you feel me? So even right now, we right here, you already seen it yourself. The dude just told us to pretty much close up shop. And we at the establishment, you know what I mean? So we just trying to set precedents, man, because, you know, if I'm doing it, it's not just for self, most importantly. It gives hope to the next person, the next generation who's younger, looking at this like, okay, I'm from Freeport. Yes, I live right there, north side, right off the exit. I mean, that 21 square with Roosevelt and everything around. Shit, I could do it too. That's what we trying to spark. We don't want everybody to limit themselves up north. That's what we always call it. You already know, up north, and be like, damn, I can't get booked south side. Those are the ritzy people. Nah, man. Anything you set your mind to. So that's it in a nutshell. I know I'm rambling, but yo, that's what it is. You know what I mean? That's why we target here. We wanted that pressure. You know what I mean? We didn't want nothing too easy like another club. Oh, y'all tuning in, y'all can check me out on that website, Mida Music, MIDAMUSIK. Follow us, follow me, Troy Soul 516. That's SOL. So that's Troy SOL 516. That's on the Instagram, everything. Just plug that in. Everything gonna pop up. You know what I'm saying? Plug Mida Music, same thing on the IG, Mida Music.